space there that we can't actually get to because of... Alright, almost done with this. Okay. This is extend. All right. Let's see what we get from this R250. Minder. Do that. Do that. Here. Scoundrel, we need sneak attack and exploit weakness. Sneak attacks, so good. Minder, yep. And then mercenary. Make it a strike. And we're going to do that as well. And we're going to save up on that one. And they're here, yeah. That's fine. He's not getting anything different. Alright, she is going to get MP. Revive too. Okay, and then he is going to not get much of anything. Flash strike. Get him a sturdy grip. And she is going to learn S heal. And I should have made her learn revive. Fine. I am going to do that. No. Plate doctor. Plague doctor. Yeah, it starts with recovery. One poison pretty quickly. Couple fights. And yeah. Okay, so then he is the only one saving up on there. And we want to get. Okay. What does she still need? She still needs 2 mercenary skills. And then we'll switch her to probably knight. Or I can craft some stuff too, can't I? Craft potion tier 2, that's really good. Corrosive bomb, noxious bomb. Yeah, we're gonna buy, actually, do it up. Badges? No. Gadgets? No. Here? Alright, so we're gonna get potion boost. It'd help things a little bit. Alright, so she's in a pretty decent spot. Oh, whoops. We should manage to catch Lord Alphonse earlier. Don't trouble yourself about it, and indeed, Alphonse's Corn is the only path in or out of the temple. Now that we have a moment to talk, I want to commend you for showing us additional enemy forces up on the ridge. If we had rushed ahead and gotten flanked, things could have gotten ugly. Thanks, Gary. What are we going to do next? Camp here for the night and keep guard over the approach to the temple. I don't want to risk him slipping past us in the dark. First light will strike out for the temple and end this once and for all. What the? Quintus, this is quite a surprise, sir. To what do we owe the honor of your visit? To speak to the captain, privately. I've always inspired great loyalty in him. Our family, after all. Yes, now I remember his parents adopted you at an early age. Well, with that I add, come simply to engage in idle chit-chat. Council was convened this evening for another surprise meeting where I was told a marked by the name of Alphonse was attacked by your group. There was an altercation earlier today, that's true. One wonder that all news concerning this particular lord travels so quickly. I noted that myself, but leave it aside for the time being. I was informed you invoked the right of self-defense in the face of mortal danger as a means of skirting our earlier prohibition against interfering with any of the marked. An accurate, if creative, interpretation of the law, and from what I know of this, Alphonse, I have no doubt your claim was justified. In that case, I confess I do not understand why you're here, Quintus. Ever so direct. The issue is that while I personally agree with your interpretation of the law, the council took a vote, and the majority are against it. I'm here in my official capacity to curb your enthusiasm. However, I wish to propose a different direction for your zeal. You must have noticed in recent years how the arbiters in the council have grown progressively less effective. Primus Tertia and myself have attempted to take things in hand to correct the current course, but it seems as though our efforts have been constantly stymied. While I've been unable to uncover the guilty party hindering our work, the trail circles back to the council itself. The action afforded this unsavory Alphonse character is but one more sign that things have gone terribly awry. I suspect it is part of a greater, more sinister plan. I understand, Quintus. I will support you in whatever course of action you deem best. Good. I'm glad to hear you say that, as I don't think you will particularly like my solution. Captain Kyrie, I have not yet nominated my own marked, but I believe I have found just the right candidate. A reliable, immortal candidate on our side would certainly be welcome. My thoughts exactly. I need someone who champions doing the right thing above all else. Someone with integrity. Someone incorruptible. Harry, I am nominating you to be my marked candidate. Me? I am flattered you would trust me with such a grave responsibility, but I must decline. I have no desire to join the ranks of the immortals. I know, and that is another reason why you are so perfectly suited to the task. Well, speak plainly, I sense a growing corruption within the council. As you can imagine, rooting out this evil, and quickly, is of the utmost importance. I need an ally, Harry. The marked you will no longer be bound by the law. You will be free to pursue Alphonse and investigate the situation in any fashion you see fit. And once the conspirators are brought to justice, the council will have a worthy member to fill the void of Primus stepping down. There's a certain sense in your plan, but surely there must be someone else, another candidate you could select. You are trying my patience, Kyrie. I presented this duty in the form of an offer, but no one may refuse the candidacy of a marked, especially not an arbiter. I see. When I became an arbiter, I pledged to obey the immortals in all things. I'm glad we are finally in accord. Come, being a marked isn't some kind of curse. You will find yourself even more powerful than before. It is done. I pronounce you one of the marked. I know that you will continue to serve us well. You are now able to enter the temples, something impossible to anyone but a marked. Forbidden even to we immortals. The goal of the marked pilgrimage is to visit the four temples and commune with the relics housed therein. Mark upon you, the relic will confer some of its energy to you. Visit the relics at all four temples and return to Illuster. That, in essence, is what the pilgrimage entails. Go and keep your wits about you during your journey. I have a feeling some skullduggery is afoot within the pilgrimage, and you don't get to be my age without listening to your hunches. I shall leave you in the care of the worried Rainer. Kyrie, is everything okay? What just happened? Son, all right. Went to select me to be his marked candidate. The magic takes a toll. Feeling is strange, not entirely pleasant, but I'll get used to it. I must. Oh. This is big. You could become one of the immortals. Indeed. I'm going to need some time to get used to this. Now that I am undertaking the pilgrimage, our new objective is to visit the temple, though I'm sure we'll still have Alphonse to deal with on the way. Alright, but for now, get some rest. You look exhausted. You can fill me in on the details later. Carrie became a mark. This grants her access to a special class with many powerful abilities. Give her a new class a look in the troops menu. Yeah, we'll do that because I don't think I'm quite ready to switch, but selected as a candidate for the title of the Immortal. This power increases the draw energy from each relic in the land. Full sword, spear, rod, robe, light armor, heavy armor, shield. Go back and check the abilities on it. Dark Bolt. Decent. Wrathful Blow, Execute. Wrathful Beam. Avenger. Holy Bolt. Drain Health. Drain Health is neat. Drain Soul. Neat. Wrathful Burst. And Holy Burst. And some neat stuff for early on. Really want to finish Mercenary off before I switch to it, so what we'll do that. And at least she's got it. Alright. Let's go back here because I need to sit and dudes out on a mission and no, not 7. Jeez. 2? Or, yes. And let's do that. And 5% crit and immunity to bleed. Let's just do another one of these. Okay. I'll probably do one more battle before I call it for tonight. Armor. Gauntlet on her. He's got, right? And then she gets okay. Alrighty, I'll give this a save. And oh man. Oh yeah, I remember this fight at the guests. It's a little rough. I don't like our odds, little friend. Stay behind me, I'll keep you safe for as long as I can. He is very grateful to kind Arbiter. I was able to help. Many potions. While beasts are threatening those travelers, we have to help before they're torn apart. Dude. So 3 healing dogs. That sucks. Beat all foes. What was it? Those 3 are. We'll put him there. No, actually, he needs to go there. Oh, I forgot to put them out on a mission. Well, I'll do that before I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll do her. Okay. Alright. Sneak attack. Yep. Sneak attack is really good. Okay. That's fine. I'm just gonna get a heal. That's a lure away from the NPCs, the guests. Okay, so here. That. Okay, and you can get this one killed. Not quite. Okay. What we can do, I think, -10 for him, or yeah, so he'll take the hit. Okay. Oh. Field aid on him. All right. Across and just end Urban P. You, Kyrie, I hadn't quite recognized you with your new facial mark there on your face, obscuring one half. That didn't come out quite right. Zaro, it's always good to see you. Save your usual chatter for when we dealt with the immediate threat. As always, I love the way you think. Oh, and I believe the expression you're looking for is your usual chitter. All right. Harry, is that a Kawa besides Bizarro? Yes, you've never met their kind before. Not surprising, they're a reclusive race, and in general, only the merchants venture beyond their own lands. Although occasionally some rogue Kawas turn to banditry, just as with our own kind, sadly. Banditry does seem to be a popular pastime throughout the lands. In any event, don't be fooled by their simplistic dialect. Their merchants are incredibly shrewd and never settle a deal without the upper hand. I see, we should hurry and save him then. Yes, we should. Okay. So, do I want to heal? Yeah, that's pretty much all I can do this turn. Heal him. And then we will... And yeah, we'll fire too, because they've got... Yeah. Get wrecked. Oh. Here, and here. Let's see. Sneak attack. Okay. Okay, good. I healed him. Heal him. Okay. Fine. Move. Block his side. You're gonna come up here and try and bait out some heals. Here. Finish this. That's... Alright. Crits.